Hello everybody, welcome to Mark's Remarks. Today I'm going to be continuing with another duck recipe because I cooked another duck yesterday and I made some duck sandwiches out of it. Okay, that's what I did yesterday. Today I'm in the process of removing the meat from the bone because today I'm going to be making a Uncle Ben's medium strength curry with duck and vegetables. There you go. I don't normally buy shop brands, as you know, but this would have been on special, or I got it from Poundland, so it'd be cheap. So, curry with vegetables, possibly some mixed carrot, bit of peas, all that kind of thing. And then, if I've got any left, I'll make something with a black bean sauce, but that all depends. So, let me show you. There we are. This is the meat that I got so far. There's quite a bit there, and there's still more to go. So I'm just gonna, basically go in there, pull the meat apart, try and separate it out into, not so much shredding it, but just generally pulling it apart, so it'll go further. And we don't want real big chunks in the curry, or sort of small pieces. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing. There's I'll tell you, it's amazing how much meat is on a duck. Because I did 2 big sandwiches yesterday. And there's still loads left. Alright, so I'm going to carry on with this. And then we'll get on with the curry. There you have it, all done. There's most of the skeleton, the rest of it's been disposed of, but I've pulled as much meat as I can off of there. There you go, it's down to the bone. That's good. I mean, if you've got a cat, you can, that'd be no harm to give it to the cat. I don't think you can give it to a dog, though, because the bones, like chicken, they get stuck in their throat and that. But there you go, I've got a lot of meat here. There's enough, Christ almighty, I mean, there's enough for, like, one big curry, which I'm going to do now, which is, and black bean. I mean, yeah, I might be able to make a third. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Now I've got the meat ready. I'm going to start on the stir fry, the curry. Now, as you can see, it's 3:15, so now we can see exactly how long this is going to take if you want to do this at home. So the meat is separated. There we go. I've got the wok on 10 out of 12. I'm going to pour some oil in the pan. As you can see, there you go. It's enough to, cover the bottom of the pan. Now, when this heats up, then I'm going to throw the meat and the vegetables in. Okay, I've turned it down to 9 so it doesn't overheat. Now I'm going to take some of it. I was going to put half of this in, but I think I'll put less than half, because I don't want the curry to be like too thick. There you go. There's a good amount in there, not too much. So I'm going to heat that over the fire, over the cooker in the wok, stirring it occasionally. Now in there I'm going to be throwing in some mixed vegetables. There's, let me see, sweet corn, there's runner beans, there's carrots, all kinds of stuff in there. Alright. Pour some of that in there. A little bit of sweet corn just to give it a bit of colour. Yeah, it's all good. And that'll about do that. And then give it a mix. There we go, keeping it moving around. Not all the time, just give it a mix. Get some of that oil coated on there. See, because there'll be some bit of what they call that, a bit of fat coming out of the duck as well, so that'll help fry up the vegetables. Remember, the vegetables are raw, so they're going to definitely take some heating through, whereas the duck just wants reheating. As you can see, about 5-6 minutes has elapsed, and I'm still heating it through. There you go. It's no big hurry. It's on 9 out of 12. You can always turn that down, turn it up, whatever you need. But as long as you don't let it burn. At this point, I'm going to put just a little. I don't know if you can. Oh, there you go. You can see that. I'm going to pour just a little bit, just a 2 or 3 tablespoons worth of oil in there, just to coat the vegetables, get them frying. There we are. There we are. It's been 11 minutes, and it's still frying away. No big hurry. Just let it do its thing. You don't turn it up too high. You don't want it to be burning or cooking too quick, because remember, you've got to defrost the vegetables and then cook them. So that's what the wok's doing. So you don't want to do it too fast. Yeah, there's no big hurry. Just let it, basically just put it over the heat and let it do its own thing. Just make sure it doesn't stick and burn. Right, it's been almost 15 minutes, and the vegetables are pretty much well cooked. It's looking quite good. The duck has got a little bit darker. Very nice. The vegetables look well fried. Now it's time to add in the curry sauce. Now, if you're a regular to the channel, I'm going to turn the heat down as well. We turn it down to 7. Turn it down to 7 out of 12. If you're a regular to the channel, I can't remember what I was going to say. You'll know that what I'm going to do is empty out the contents of the jar, and then put some water in the jar, and then pour it in the whatever it is, in this case curry, to replace the water that is leaving the food via the steam. There you go. And also it gets all the goodness out of the jar as well, because I mean it's quite thick and it's difficult to get it all out. There you go. So just turn that over. Make sure everything's coated, and then just let it simmer gently on 7. Number 7 out of 12. There you go. I'm going to put some water in this jar, shake it about, and then thin this curry out a little bit. There we go. I've put in about up to the label there, so about an inch almost. It depends on how thin you want it to be. There you go. Just put the lid on it. Give it a shake. All the remnants are in the jar will be in the water now, so then you can just go ahead and pour it in there. You don't have to pour the whole lot in. You can just pour some of it in and then wait, and if it thickens up too much, just pour the rest in, thin it out a little bit, because what you're doing, all this steam that's coming up out of the food, which I can see in the viewfinder there, that's water leaving the food. So that's why it's going to go really thick if you cook it for a long time without adding any water. Alright, there you go. Just let that cook through for a while. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more of this water in. Not a lot. Just 3-4 tablespoons worth perhaps. Just to thin it out. There you go. Right, mix that in. And just let it simmer a little bit more. There. I won't show you me putting this in the microwave. You've seen it before. I'm going to put it in there for 2 minutes. When it comes out, when I put it in there, for the 2 minutes it takes for the rice to cook, I'm going to turn this heat up a little bit higher, see if I can get it bubbling away. Rice is cooked. In it goes. Oh, and I didn't mention, this is biryani rice if you didn't read it earlier. There we are. Got it from Pound Stretcher, I believe, for about... actually, I only really buy the rices when they're about 50, 60p. I think it's maybe 65p. So I don't really go for the premium rices. I just go for the cheap ones, and there's plenty of variety in there. Pilau rice, egg fried rice, chicken fried rice, golden fried... Anyway, it's all kinds of, Okay, so mix that up. Give it a good stir. Make sure the sauce is mixed in with all the rice and everything else. There we are. Time to plate it up. There we are. Right, time for the taste test. Oh, by the way, it took 26 minutes to cook all of this. There you go, I'll show you the clock just in case you're cooking along at home. Cooking along with me. But yeah, 25 minutes, that's all it takes. I tell you, you couldn't even ring up a Indian takeaway and get it delivered that fast. Oh. The sweet corn's got some crunch in it still. It's a mild. This is a mild curry, which is the only, I don't really go for the spicy stuff. Very nice. The duck is really good. I didn't shred the duck with a fork. I just pulled it apart into small pieces. There's the rest of it. I'm going to do another dish with black bean sauce, possibly something else. I tell you what, there's a lot of meat on that duck. Duck was only, what was it, 3 of them for 12 quid. That's £4 each. Individually, they're £4.50 each. That was from Farm Foods. So it's probably going to be cheaper than a lot of butchers, perhaps, and supermarkets. This is good. There's not a lot. I mean, this is pilau rice. I've done this similar thing with different meats. With all different with pilau rice, all kinds of plain rice. It really doesn't matter about the rice. This is good. And it goes to show, I mean, even if you've got a chicken, for example, just go in there with a fork, scrape out every bit of chicken you can get after you've had your Sunday dinner or something, whatever. You might be amazed at just how much chicken is left. And, you can do this, you can do a stir fry, you can do a curry, you can make a, whatever you like. Anyway. There you have it. Duck and veg stir fry. I'm going to put a few other videos in the corner here for you to have a look at if you fancy. Please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon if you do. And thank you ever so much for watching.